Hello everybody, Gliderman here. So today we're going to be looking at if statements. We had done that a little bit in the last episode, and I thought it would be important to actually go over what they did and how to use them. So, you can see here that we've got basically a check to see if something is true, and that's kind of the premise of the if statement. So, with this, we had that number called guess that was from the scanner, and we've dealt with that before. And then we had this little less than sign, and then an equal sign. And then, on the right, we had min. So, basically what that does is say if, using the if, and then inside these parentheses, if that statement is true, then it will do this. Else, it'll do something else further down the line. It'll compute the else if and the else, in this case. So, with guess, it's basically doing a number comparison to say, if guess is less than or equal to would just be two equal signs like that, to differentiate it from the one equal sign, which is a sign. So, less than would just say less than this, less than, and then an equal sign would say less than that. And then here you can see the greater sign, and then the equal sign does that. So that's the basic computation of an if statement. And so essentially what it does is calculate that into a true or a false, which is also very similar to these booleans. So, here, let's just say it isn't true. Let's just say our guess is greater than that minimum value. Then, it skips everything inside these braces and computes the next statement, which is an else, and then, it knows that it's an else, because that's what you have typed there, and it knows that that's the next thing. If you didn't have an else there, then it would just skip over that and go to the next line of code. That could be another if statement, but if this was already true, it would skip every other else that was sitting there, so that it doesn't do that, and so that it doesn't do unnecessary calculation. So anyway, if that is not the case, then we're doing an else if, and we're checking to make sure that the guess, and we're checking to see if the guess is greater than or equal to the max. And so the else if is kind of helping with that. And then it has another open brace. So if that's not true, then it's just going to do the else. And the else is just saying, whatever else is the case, if nothing else happens up here with these two, then it's going to do everything down here. So that's a overview of the if statement, and thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!